where I'm going, when my soul already knows. I could cross 1,000 cities, still your arms would be the road. There are rooms with golden ceilings, there are views that touch the sea, but none of them feel sacred till you're standing next to me. I've slept in beds with silk sheets, watched the skyline turn to fire. Still nothing ever settled me like hearing your desire. You are not just where I visit, you're the place I come alive, where the noise becomes a whisper and the hours learn to glide. You make ordinary moments feel like something heaven planned, like my name was always waiting for the softness of your hand. I don't need a perfect season, I don't need a foreign view. I could stand in pouring rain and still feel rich if I have you. You're not a destination, you're the peace inside my chest. When the world keeps asking questions, you're the answer I love best. You're my favorite place to be, not a city, not a dream, not the lights across the water, not the places I have seen. You're my favorite place to be, where my restless heart feels free. If home is where the love is, then my home is you and me. I don't count the miles anymore, I count the moments till your face, till your smile rewrites my evening, till your warmth resets my pace. You walk in and time behaves like it was waiting for your cue. Even silence gets romantic when it's sitting close to you. There's a language in your breathing, there's a rhythm in your eyes, there's a promise in your presence that no money ever buys. Let me be the one you lean on when your strongest tired too. Let me learn the hidden corners that the world don't get from you. Let me make your favorite coffee, let me hold your heavy days. Let me love you in small details, not just pretty words and praise. Because passion without patience is just fire with no home. And I want the kind of loving that still chooses when it's grown. You're not a destination, you're the calm I didn't plan. You're the place my heart discovered I could finally be a man. You're my favorite place to be, not a city, not a dream, not the lights across the water, not the places I have seen. You're my favorite place to be, where my restless heart feels free. If home is where the love is, then my home is you and me. I have chased applause before, but your whisper means much more. I have stood where people noticed, still felt lonely at the core. Then you looked at me so gently, like I didn't have to prove, like the man behind the armor was still worthy to be moved. That is why I come back different every time I hear your name. You don't just receive my love, and you return me to myself again. So wherever life may take us, crowded streets or quiet lands, hotel keys or kitchen lights, open skies or wedding bands, I don't care about the setting if your heart beats close to mine. Every place becomes a blessing when your fingers lock with mine. I was looking for a feeling I could never quite explain, and I found it in your laughter, and I never left the same. Maybe home is not a doorway, maybe home is not a street, maybe home is when somebody makes your breathing feel complete. Maybe heaven keeps its secrets in the ones who make us stay. And baby, you became the place I never wanna walk away. You're my favorite place to be, where my spirit bends its knee, where the man I'm still becoming meets the love that I used to make plans alone, thinking only about myself, where I'd go, what I'd do, what I'd build, how I'd spend my years. Then one day, without warning, every future thought started including you. Now every dream has your shadow in it, every destination has your smile, every possibility feels brighter because you're standing somewhere inside it. And honestly, it's become my favorite thing about tomorrow. The future stopped feeling uncertain the day you became part of it. You belong in my future, and every chapter still unwritten, and every sunrise still unseen, and every dream worth living. You belong in my future, and every road ahead looks better because you're in it. I want ordinary years with you, not just special moments, not just celebrations, not just photographs. I want real life, the kind people rarely write songs about. The grocery runs, the lazy Sundays, the spontaneous road trips, the random laughter, the quiet evenings, the small things that eventually become everything. The future stopped feeling uncertain the day you became part of it. You belong in my future, and every chapter still unwritten, and every sunrise still unseen, and every dream worth living. You belong in my future, and every road ahead looks better because you're in it. Years from now, when people ask me what mattered most, I don't think I'll mention achievements, I think I'll mention moments, and most of them will involve you, because success feels different when there's somebody waiting to celebrate it with you, and life feels richer when somebody shares the view. I don't know exactly what tomorrow looks like, but I know who I want standing beside me when it arrives. Oh, you belong in my future, and honestly, that's the easiest decision my heart has ever made. Not just the way you look, the Lord knows you're beautiful. Not just the way you move, though you stop me every time. It's something deeper, something harder to explain. I love the way you exist, the way you move through the world, the way you treat people kindly, the way your heart stays open, the way your laughter arrives unexpectedly and improves every room it enters. It's the little things that became everything. I love the way you exist, the way you brighten ordinary moments, the way you make the world feel warmer That's my favorite thing about you. I love watching you concentrate when you're focused on something important. The little expressions you don't realize you make, the tiny habits nobody notices except me. I love the way your eyes light up when you're excited, the way your voice changes when you're passionate, the way your whole energy shifts when you're completely yourself. It's the little things that became everything. I love the way you exist, the way you're bright in ordinary moments, the way you make the world feel warmer without even trying. I love the way you exist, and honestly, that's my favorite thing about you. Because attraction gets attention, but appreciation creates longevity. And every year I find new reasons to admire who you are. That's why I still look at you the way I do, like I'm discovering something beautiful for the first time. Some people impress you, some people inspire you. You somehow do both. I love the way you exist, and if I had 1,000 songs, I'd still be finding new ways to tell you why. Yeah. The city can keep its sirens, the ocean can keep its waves, the radio can keep its melodies, the church bells can keep their praise. 'Cause after everything I've heard in life, there's one sound I treasure most. It's your voice saying my name when you're half asleep, the laugh you try to hide when something catches you off guard, the quiet little hey when you walk through the door. Those sounds mean more to me than they'll ever know. Funny how love changes what matters most. If my heart had a favorite sound, it would sound like you, like your laughter in the next room, like your voice breaking through. Silence feel like home. People chase expensive things, rare things, difficult things. Meanwhile, my favorite luxury is hearing your happiness and knowing I helped put it there. There are moments I wish I could frame, not photographs, not videos, just little sounds. The way you laugh, the way you breathe, the way you say goodnight. Oh, funny how love changes what matters most. If my heart had a favorite sound, it would sound like you, like your what forever is. Not one giant moment, but thousands of tiny moments you never wanna lose. And every year from now, I hope your voice still does exactly what it does today. Stop my whole world for a second. Some people leave memories, you left echoes, and they still live everywhere inside me. My heart had a favorite sound. It would sound like you, and every beautiful thing would simply be background noise. I stopped measuring my life by the places I had been. Started measuring by moments where my heart could settle in. I have walked through crowded airports with designer bags in hand. Still felt like something in me never really got to land. Then you called my name so softly, and it did something to my chest. Like my spirit dropped its suitcase and decided it could rest. Home looks like you when you're laughing at the stove, barefoot in the kitchen wearing comfort like a robe. Home looks like you when the evening turns to gold and your head is on my shoulder while the same old records roll. It's not the walls around me, not the furniture of you. It's the way the whole place breathes differently whenever it has you. I used to think that home was built with keys and rooms and doors. Then you touched my tired heart and gave that word much more. Home sounds like you when the day is taking everything and your love gives something back. Home sounds like you when your voice becomes the melody that puts my world on track. Home feels like you, and every time you're close to me, I know this much is true. If home could have a heartbeat, it would sound exactly like you. You have this way of entering that never feels too loud, like sunlight through the curtains, like mercy through a cloud. You don't ask me to be perfect, you just ask me to be real. And there's nothing more attractive than a love that lets me heal. Not broken, not rescued, not needing you to save. Just better when I'm near you, more honest, more brave. I want those unseen moments, not just passion in the night. I want folding close together under soft apartment light. I want jokes that make no sense except to both of us alone. I want plans written on napkins, want your number as my home. I want love that keeps its flavor after years of being known, the kind that still feels special when the wildness is grown. I used to think that home was built with keys and rooms and doors, and you love me in the details, and I don't think that anymore. Home sounds like you when the day is taking everything and your love gives something back. Home sounds like you when your voice becomes the melody that puts my world on track. Home feels like you, and every time you're close to me, I know this much is true. If home could have a heartbeat, it would sound exactly like you. I don't need her on the skyline, I just need your hand in mine. Need your smile across the table when the world has been unkind. Need the kind of conversation where we both forget the hour. Need a love that moves with softness but still carries quiet power. You don't make me feel possessed, you make me feel understood. And a man will give his future to a woman who feels that good. So let the trains keep leaving, let the lights blur into rain, let the city keep on rushing, let the seasons rearrange. I have found my favorite shelter in the way you say my name. And I would choose this love in silence, in sunshine or in pain. Maybe every heart is searching for a place it does not own. Not a perfect destination, but a love that feels like home. Maybe I was always traveling through the years to get to you. Now the map inside my spirit only points to what is true. Looks like you in the morning, in the midnight, in the calm and in the storm. Home sounds like you when the whole world feels uncertain, and your love keeps me warm. Feels like you. And if forever give me choices, I know what I'll do. I'll keep choosing where my heart lives. Baby, home looks like you. Waking up and seeing your face might become my favorite thing. The way your hair falls in the morning, the way your sleepy laughter sings. If this is ordinary love, then ordinary feels amazing. I could get used to Sunday mornings, coffee cups and tangled sheets, slow conversations in the kitchen, dancing barefoot to old beats. Nothing extravagant at all, yet somehow everything I need. Don't know how you made forever feel so easy. Your perfume, living quietly on my clothes, your favorite songs inside my playlist, your voice becoming what I know, your name appearing in my future. Anywhere life decides to go, I don't need a perfect movie, don't need some impossible dream, because what we have feels better than anything I've ever seen. Real love looks surprisingly simple when it's exactly what it should be. Don't know how you made forever feel so easy. I could get used to this. Oh, your this kind of romance isn't dramatic every day. It's finding someone worth choosing again and again the same way. And baby, that's exactly what I see when I see you. No fireworks needed, no grand parade, just your love beside me, and I'm already okay. I could get used to this every morning, every night, every season, every kiss, everything feels right. Oh, I could get used to this, and if forever starts today, baby, I could get used to this. Yeah. Hey. Everybody talks about attraction, the sparks, the chemistry, the first look across a crowded room. But nobody talks enough about what happens after, when life stops posing for pictures and starts showing up uninvited. That's when I noticed something beautiful. You stayed. Not when everything was easy, not when every answer came quickly, not when every day felt exciting. You stayed through the ordinary, the uncertainty, the imperfect moments, and somehow that made me love you even more. 'Cause real love isn't proving itself when everything goes right. It's the way you stay, the way you stay, when the shine wears off the day, oh, and the world feels far away. Hey, it's the way you stay, the way you stay. That's the reason I keep falling harder anyway. I love the way you listen, not waiting for your turn to speak, but truly listening. The way your eyes soften when something matters to me, the way your attention feels like it's some kind of affection. I don't need constant excitement, I need consistency. Somebody who means it when they say they'll be there. And baby, you become the definition of every promise I believe. 'Cause real love isn't proving itself when everything goes right. It's the way you stay, the way you stay, the way you stay. Oh, when the shine wears off the day, oh, and the world feels far away. Hey, 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 it's the way you stay, the way you stay. That's the reason I keep falling harder anyway. Maybe devotion isn't loud, maybe it looks like this: showing up, holding on, choosing someone, even on ordinary Tuesdays. And if somebody asks me what makes you unforgettable, I tell them it isn't what you say, it's what you do when nobody's watching. Some people arrive beautiful, few people remain beautifully. It's the way you stay, the way you stay, long after every reason should have faded away. Hey, it's the way you stay that keeps my heart right where it wants to be. People look at success differently. Some count money, some count wins, some count houses, some count places they've been. Me, I count something else entirely. I count the nights we stayed up talking, the mornings we woke up smiling, the random texts, the inside jokes, the moments that seem small until they became priceless. Because the older I get, the more I understand what real wealth looks like. The luckiest thing about my life isn't where I've been or what I've done, it's who I get to share it with. The luckiest thing about my life is waking up knowing I found somebody worth building forever with. I don't need a perfect future, just one that includes you, one that keeps your hand close and your smile nearby. That's enough ambition for any heart. You made ordinary moments matter, and that's a rare gift, because most people spend years trying to make life bigger. You made life deeper, because the older I get, the more I understand what real wealth looks like. The luckiest thing about my life isn't where I've been or what I've done, it's who I get to share it with. Oh, the luckiest thing about my life is waking up knowing I found somebody worth building forever with. And if everything disappeared tomorrow, the titles, the money, the plans, I'd still feel rich standing next to you. Because some blessings arrive quietly and become the center of your entire world. I spent years chasing things, never realizing the best thing was a person. The luckiest thing about my life will never be what I own. It'll always be who I come home to. If somebody handed me a book containing every year of my life, every mistake, every lesson, every victory, every scar, I'd still know exactly where to turn. The pages where you appear, the chapter where everything changed, the chapter where ordinary days started feeling extraordinary, the chapter where my heart finally exhaled. Some stories entertain you, some stories become you. You're my favorite chapter, the part I read again, the part that feels familiar and somehow new each time. You're my favorite chapter, the reason the whole story works, the reason every page matters. I don't think love is one moment, I think it's accumulation. Tiny beautiful things stacked on top of each other until one day you realize you couldn't imagine life without them. That's what happened with you. One conversation, one smile, one memory, one ordinary Tuesday at a time, until suddenly you became essential. Some stories entertain you, some stories entertain you, some stories become you. You're my favorite chapter, oh, the part I read again, the part that feels familiar, oh, and somehow new each time. You're my favorite chapter, the reason the whole story works, the reason every page matters. Years from now, when we're looking back, I know there'll be beautiful memories, but I think my favorite part will simply be that we live them together. Because every good thing feels better when shared, and every road feels worth the walking when you're walking beside me. I don't know how the story ends, but I already know my favorite chapter has your name on it. You're my favorite chapter, the reason I smile at the journey, the reason I believe in forever, the reason my heart stayed open. You're my favorite chapter, and honestly, my favorite part is still being written. The world gets quieter with you. Funny how a crowded room can suddenly lose all its noise when you walk in smiling softly and look at me like I'm your choice. The traffic, the voices, the pressure, the rush all fade when your fingers touch mine. Everybody wants attention, everybody wants to shine, but you don't have to chase a thing. You naturally light up my mind. You don't compete with the world outside, you simply make it disappear. The closer you get, the less I hear, except your heartbeat. The world calm the storms I never mention, the ones I carry deep inside. You make heavy thoughts feel light up without even trying. You don't fix every problem, you just make them easier to face. Some people bring excitement, some bring temporary highs, but you bring something stronger, a peace that never says goodbye. And that's a feeling very few will ever understand. The closer you get, the less I hear, except your heartbeat. The world gets quieter with you. The chaos turns gentle and true. The noise loses power, the doubts lose their voice whenever I'm standing with you. The world gets quieter with you. Maybe that's what real love is, not fireworks every day, but finding one person who makes the darkness lose its way. One person whose presence alone can change the atmosphere. And if tomorrow everything changed, the money, the plans, the view, I'd still feel fortunate as long as life included you. Because some treasures are measured, they're simply found. The city keeps moving, the world keeps spinning, but somehow time slows down whenever you're near. The world gets quieter with you, and somehow brighter too. The noise fades away, the peace finally stays whenever I'm standing with you. The world gets quieter with you. You know it's strange, I spent years trying to become someone, chasing goals, building confidence, learning lessons, trying to improve. And then you appeared, and somehow you brought out parts of me I didn't know were waiting. I'm calmer around you, more patient around you, more honest around you, more present around you. Not because you demand it, 'cause being loved by you makes authenticity feel safe. Maybe that's the secret to the best kind of love. I love the man I am with you. The way I laugh, the way I breathe, the way life feels new. I love the man I am with you, because somehow you bring out the best parts of everything I do. You never try to change me, never try to redesign me. You simply love me honestly, and somehow that make growth feel natural instead of forced. I don't walk on eggshells, I don't second guess myself. I don't feel like I have to perform to earn your affection. And honestly, that's one of the most attractive things I've ever experienced. Maybe that's the secret bring out the best parts of everything I do. The world has a lot from people to be stronger, faster, better. But with you, I don't feel pressure, I feel possibility. And if love is measured by who it inspires you to become, then baby, you've already changed my life in ways you'll never fully know. You didn't save me, you simply reminded me who I was capable of being. I love the man I love the man I am with you. And every day beside you, makes me love him more. Yeah. I've made choices I regretted, taking roads I shouldn't take, trusted people who weren't worthy, learned from more than a few mistakes. But every now and then life gives you something right, and baby, that's exactly what I think when I see you. Not luck, not chance, not coincidence, just one beautiful thing. It turned out exactly how it should. Some things get clearer the longer they stay. You feel like a good decision, the kind that keeps getting better, the kind that still feels right. Months and years later, oh, you feel like a good decision, the easiest one my heart ever made. Oh, I never have to second guess where I stand with you, never have to decode mixed signals, or wonder if your love is true. And honestly, that's rarer than people realize. Oh, because certainty is attractive, consistency is beautiful, and knowing somebody chooses you again and again without hesitation might be the most romantic thing there is. Some things get clearer the longer they stay. You feel like a good decision, the kind that keeps getting better, oh, the kind that still feels right. Oh, months and years later, oh, you feel like a good decision, the easiest one my heart ever made. And if life offered me the chance to start over, knowing everything I know now, I'd still end up here. Because every version of happiness I imagined before you. Oh, feels smaller than the reality of having you beside me. Oh, the best decisions don't just change your future, they change your present too. Feel like a good decision, and every day confirms it more than the day before. Yeah, yeah. Ooh, There you are, and suddenly the air remembers music, like the room had been waiting for your shadow to move through it. I was halfway through a tired day, wearing calm like a disguise. Then your smile walked into distance, and the sun changed in my eyes. I don't know how you do it, but you shift the weight of time, like the world was built in pieces, and your presence makes it rhyme. I have seen a lot of beauty, but your beauty has a soul. It don't just catch attention, it restores what life stole. It is not only your body, not the dress, not the glow. It is how you make a guarded man feel safe enough to show all the rooms inside his spirit that he kept behind a wall. You don't break in, you just love him till the bricks begin to fall. I don't have to chase the feeling, I don't have to wonder far. Every time my heart gets quiet, it looks up and there you are. There you are, the warmth after the long day, the smile that makes the wrong fade, the reason I can breathe. There you are, the calm inside the loud world, the answer to a proud world, the place I wanna be. You make grown love feel cinematic without acting out a scene. No drama for attention, just a tenderness that's clean. You don't need to raise your voice to make my whole day turn around. Your softness has authority, your peace becomes the sound. And I wanna build a life where your laughter fills the walls, where your name is not a maybe, it's the first place my heart calls. Let me pull the chair out for you, let me pull the evening slow. Let me hear about your day like it's the only news I know. Let me kiss your hand in public, not for show, but because it's true. Let me make the world feel lighter when it gets too much for you. There is power in devotion, when it doesn't have to boast. And I swear the quiet moments with you move me the most. I don't have to chase the feeling, I don't have to wish on stars. Every time love needs a reason, it looks up and there you are. There you are, the warmth after the long day, the smile that makes the wrong fade, the reason I can breathe. There you are, the calm inside the loud world, the answer to a proud world, the place I wanna be. I could buy 1,000 watches, still your time would be worth more. I could stand in marble lobbies, still your arms would be the door to a life that feels more honest than the life I had before. You make success feel sweeter because I know who it is for. And when I'm tired of the outside, tired of proving I belong, you remind me I am wanted, not because I'm There are people who excite you, and there's someone who remains, someone who becomes the shelter when the gold turns into rain. Someone who can make a weekday feel like something you should keep. Someone whose voice becomes the prayer you hear before you sleep. Baby, you became that person without forcing any part. You arrived inside my routine and renovated my heart. If love was just a feeling, I might have let it pass, but you became the evidence that gentle things can last. You are not a sudden fire, you are warmth that fills the room. You are not a fleeting moment, you are every coming soon. There you are, the first place that my soul goes, the one my better side knows, the one I choose with ease. There you are, more than touch, ooh, more than desire, the peace beneath the fire, my favorite place to be. Before the money, before the scars, before the long nights chasing stars, before I learned how to hide my fears, before the victories and wasted years, there was a version of me unknown, still trying to find somewhere called home. And if the younger man could see the woman standing here with me, he'd finally understand the way why every heartbreak changed my fate. 'Cause every road that felt unfair was simply leading to you there. The man I was, the man I am, the man I'm still becoming. Every version of me loves you, the hope for me, the broken me, the fearless and afraid me too. Every dream I ever carried, every prayer I ever knew, every version of me loves you. Ooh. Hey. You know the stories I don't tell, the private battles fought so well, the doubts I buried underground, the times I smiled but almost drowned. You saw the truth behind my eyes and loved me without disguise. Oh, oh, oh. That's why your touch feels different now. It isn't just attraction somehow, it's comfort, safety, trust and fire. Everything my heart required, a love that doesn't disappear whenever life gets hard out here. The man I was, the man I am, the man I'm still becoming. Every version of me loves you, the hope for me, the broken me, the fearless and afraid me too. Every dream I ever carried, every prayer I ever knew, every version of me loves you. Oh. If life rewrote my storyline 1,000 times, 1,000 lives, I'd still go searching through the years through different joys and different tears, because somehow my soul would know exactly where it needs to go. And when we're rolling silver ahead, still finishing the dreams we shared, I look at you the way I do, like every day feels something new. Because real love never grows less bright, it simply learns a deeper light. I loved you before I met you, somewhere beyond what eyes can see, because every road kept turning till your heart arrived at me. Every version of me loves you, the hope for me, the broken me, the fearless and afraid me too. Loves you, every dream I ever carried, every prayer I ever lived, every version of me loves you. Loves you. I used to move through life like armor, every answer sharp and strong, always carrying responsibilities, always feeling I had to hold on. Then somehow your kindness found me and started changing how I see. Now sunsets hold my attention longer, music reaches deeper somehow. Small moments feel more meaningful than they ever used to now. It's like you've adjusted something inside the way I experience life. You didn't change the world, you changed the way I see it. Softer, the colors look brighter too. The sky seems wider, the nights seem warmer. Ever since I fell for you, you made the world feel softer. And honestly, I didn't know I needed that. You taught me strength can be gentle, that peace can still be powerful, that vulnerability isn't weakness when it's shared with somebody beautiful. Those lessons stay with me long after our conversations end. And every time you reach for me, like it's the most natural thing to do. Something deep inside my spirit still can't believe I found you. 'Cause some people arrive loudly, but you arrived meaningfully. You didn't change the world, you changed the way I see it. You made the world feel softer, the colors look brighter too. Honestly, I didn't know I needed that. Maybe that's why I smile more. Maybe that's why I worry less. Maybe that's why tomorrow doesn't always rescue. Sometimes it simply restores the parts of you that forgot what happiness felt like before. I wasn't looking for magic, I was looking for something real. And